Happy birthday! It's still your birthday here, even though it's not still in New York. So, Teddy and I, hey Jim, happy birthday, wanted to wish you happy birthday a special way, the kind of Schmidt family way, by reading you Happy Birthday to You by Dr. Seuss, which is opposite and mirror to you, so I'm sorry if it's confusing. Work with us. I wish we could do what they do in Catrue. They sure know how to say happy birthday to you. In Catrue, every year on the day you were born, they start the day right in the bright early morn when the birthday honker hikes up to Mount Zorn and lets loose a big blast on the big birthday horn, and a voice of the horn calls out loud as it plays, "Wake up, for today is your day of all days." Then the morning horn's happy honk honk is heard. Comes a fluttering flap, and then comes the bird. The great birthday bird, and so far as I know, Catrue is the only place birthday birds grow. This bird has a brain. He's the most beautifully brained, with the brainiest bird brain that's ever been trained. He was trained by the most splendid club in the nation, the Catrue Happy Birthday Association. And whether your name is Pete, Polly, or Paul, when your birthday comes round, he's in charge of it all. Whether your name is Nate, Nellie, or Ned, he knows your address and he heads for your bed. You hear a soft swish in the brightening sky. You hear, oh, you're not all awake, but you open one eye. Then over the housetops and the trees of Catrue, you see that bird coming to you, just to you. That bird pops right in. You're up on your feet, you jump to the window, you meet and you greet you with the secret Catrue birthday sign and shake that only good birthday people with birthdays may make. You don't do it, you do it just so, with each finger and toe. Then the birthday bird says, "Come, brush your teeth, and let's go. It's your day of all days, it's the best of the best, so don't waste a minute. Hop to it, get dressed." And 5 minutes later, you're having a snack on your way out of town on the smorgasbord's back. Today, laughs the bird, eat whatever you want. Today, no one tells you you can't or you shan't. And today, you don't have to be tidy or neat. If you wish, you may eat with both hands and both feet. So get out there and munch. Have a big muncharoo. Today's your birthday. Today, you are you. If we don't have birthdays, you wouldn't be you. If you'd never been born, well, then what would you do? If you'd never been born, well, then what would you be? You might be a fish or a toad in a tree. You might be a doorknob or 3 baked potatoes. You might be a bag full of hard green tomatoes. Or worse than all that, why, you might be a wasn't. A wasn't has no fun at all. No, he doesn't. A wasn't just isn't. He just isn't present. But you are you. Now, isn't that pleasant? So we'll go to the top of the toppest blue space, the official kangaroo birthday sounding off place. Come on, open your mouth and sound it off at the sky. Shout loud at the top of your voice, "I am I." Shout loud at the top of your voice, "I am I, me, I am me." And I may not know why, but I know that I like it. 3 cheers. I am I. And now, on this day of all days in Catrue, the association has built just for you a railway with very particular boats that are pulled through the air by funicular goats. These goats never slip, never trip, never bungle. They'll take you down fast to the birthday flower jungle. The best sniffing flowers that anyone grows, we have grown to be sniffed by your own private nose. They smell like licorice and cheese. Send 40 hoobubs up in the trees to snip with the snippers, nip with the nippers, clip and clop with clapping clippers, nip and snip with clipping cloppers, snip and snap with snipping snappers. All for you, the hoobubs clip. Happy birthday, snap and nip. They then pile the wondrous smelling stacks on 50 hippoheimers' backs. They'll take those flowers all home for you. You can keep the hippoheimers too. While this is done, I've got a hunch. It's time to eat your birthday lunch. For birthday luncheons, as a rule, we serve hot dogs rolled on a spool, so stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff until you've had enough. Now, of course, we're all mustard. So one of the rules is to wash it all off in the mustard-off pools, which are very fine warm water mountaintop tubs which are built just for you by the mustard-off clubs. Then, out of the water, sing loud as you dry. Sing loud, I am lucky. Sing loud, I am I. If you've never been born, then you might be an isn't. And isn't has no fun at all. No, he doesn't. He never has birthdays, and that isn't pleasant. You have to be born, or you don't get a present. A present. Aha! Now what kind shall I give? Why, the kind you'll remember as long as you live. Would you like a fine pet? Well, that's just what you'll get. I'll get you the fanciest pet ever yet. As you see, we have here in the heart of our nation the official True Birthday Pet Reservation. From the east of the east is to the west of the west, as we've searched the whole world just to bring you the bestest. They come in all sizes, small, medium, tall. If you wish, I'll find you the tallest of all. To find who's the tallest, we'll start with the smallest. We'll start with the smallest, and then what we'll do, we'll line them all up, back to back, 2 by 2, taller and taller. And when we get through, we'll find one who's taller than who. But you have to be smart and keep watching their feet, because sometimes they stand on their tiptoes and cheat. Do you see this guy? He's on his tiptoes. He's still not the tallest, so it doesn't pay off to cheat. And so, from the smaller, we'll stack them up taller and taller and taller and taller and taller. And now, here's the one who's the taller than aller. He's yours. He's all yours. He's the very top tallest. I know you'll enjoy him. The tallest of allest. I'll have him shipped home to you birthday express. That costs quite a lot, but I couldn't care less. Today is your birthday. Today you are you. So what if it cost me 1,000 or 2? Today is your birthday. You get what you wish. You also might like a nice time-telling fish, so I'll send divergets, and I'll send divergets. So deep down under the sea, in their undersea kits, in all the wide world, there's no better pets than the time-telling fish that gets and gets. But speaking of time, why gracious alive, that time-telling fish says it's 4:45. I had no idea it was getting so late. We have to get going. We have a big date. And so, as the sunset burns red in the west, comes the night of the day of the best, the night of all nights and Catrue. So according to rule, what we usually do is saddle up 2 hooded cloffers named Alice and gallop like mad to the birthday pal Alice. Your big birthday party soon starts to begin in the finest pal Alice you've ever been in. Now, the birthday pal Alice, as you soon will see, has exactly 9,403 rooms to play games in, 12 halls for brass bands, not to count the 53 hamburger stands, and besides all of that, there are 65 rooms just to keep the sweeping up afterward brooms, because after your party, as we all might guess, it will take 20 days just to sweep up that mess. First, we are greeted by the drummers that drum as they come, and next by the strummers who strum as they come. And the drummers who drum and the strummers who strum are followed by zummers who come as they zum. Just look at those zummers. They're sort of like plumbers. They come along humming with heads in their plumbing, and that makes the music that zummers call zumming. And all of this beautiful zumming and humming and plumbing and summing and drumming and coming, all of it is for you. Look! Dr. Daring singing herrings, Daring singing spelling herrings. See what Daring herrings do? They sing and spell it, all for you. And then comes your cake, cooked by Snooker and Snookers, the official Catrue Happy Birthday cookers. Snookers and Snookers, I'm happy to say, are the only cake cookers who cook cakes today, made of guaranteed, certified, strictly grade A peppermint cucumber sausage paste butter. The world's finest cake slices, dutter and dutter and dutter and dutter, with hatchets aflutter high on the poop deck, stand ready to cut them. Today you are you, that's truer than true. There's no one alive who is youer than you. Shout loud, I am lucky to be what I am. Thank goodness. I'm not just a clam or a ham or a dusty old jar of sour gooseberry jam. I am what I am. That's the great thing to be. If if I say so myself, happy birthday to me. Now by horseback and birdback and hiffleback too, come your friends, all your friends from all over Catrue, and the birthday palace heats up with hot friends, with your party goes on till it ends. When it ends, you're much happier, richer, and fatter, and the birthday bird flies you home on a very soft platter. So that's what the birthday bird does in Catrue, and I wish I could do all these great things for you. Sleep tight. I hope you have a good night. Bye.